Victoria's stance on the COVID-19 3-dose policy. Today's video update discusses Victoria's stance on the 3-dose policy and what is considered as fully vaccinated. It's been 12 months since the beginning of the rollout of the coronavirus vaccine. Since then, activities that people took for granted before the pandemic was made limited unless a person is completely vaccinated. Shopping, travel, and dining out were just a few things that could only be enjoyed by those who were completely vaccinated when Victoria finally came out of lockdown in October 2021. The opening of Australia's borders to international travellers has not only resumed the vaccination discussion, but also brought into question what is deemed as fully vaccinated. When Scott Morrison declared Australia's borders would reopen, he specified that it was under the circumstances that anyone arriving in Australia was completely vaccinated, which means they have had 2 doses of the coronavirus vaccine. The Commonwealth Government is accountable for setting the criteria for international visitors to enter Australia. However, each state leader might set their own restrictions based on vaccination status. What's the stance of Victoria? Not long after the Prime Minister's announcement, the Premier of Victoria, Daniel Andrews, who is supportive of open borders, stated international visitors who hadn't taken a 3rd dose of the vaccine would be able to travel Victoria, but would not have independence of movement within the state. This would imply that they would not be permitted to gain access to a few retails, hospitality, and other services that are available to completely vaccinated patrons. Daniel Andrews based his stance on international proof, suggesting that 3 doses of the coronavirus vaccine are needed to be as safe as possible. Is the coronavirus vaccine booster mandated or not? At the time, Daniel Andrews had implied that Victorians would be subjected to a coronavirus booster mandate. Only those who took a 3rd dose of the coronavirus vaccine would enjoy specific events, dining out, non-essential retail, etc. He has since acknowledged that restricting double-dose travellers' movements in Victoria and enforcing a coronavirus booster mandate for Victorians would be impractical. He confessed it would be challenging to invoke such an initiative, given the federal government has extended the borders to everyone that has had at least 2 doses of the coronavirus vaccine. Victoria could end up with a situation where local Victorians who have only obtained 2 doses of the vaccine would not be able to frequent restaurants, when an international traveller with 2 doses would have the privilege to dine wherever they wanted. While Victorians, in general, might not have booster mandates set on them, Daniel Andrews has imposed COVID-19 vaccine booster mandates on employees in health and aged care, emergency services, food distribution, disability, corrections, quarantine accommodation and education. There is a probability that this could be expanded to other industries. Up to now, Victoria is the only state to mandate a 3rd coronavirus jab for respective industries. So what is meant by fully vaccinated? National Cabinet has been waiting on direction from the Australian Technical Advisory Group on immunisations on its definition of fully vaccinated. Given the confusion of what is considered fully vaccinated, is it 2 doses or 3? ADIGI has begun to move away from the term fully vaccinated. Individuals over 16 who have had their booster shot will now be referred to as up-to-date. Individuals will be considered up-to-date if they have received all the recommended doses for their health requirements and age. The term up-to-date will also operate as the basis for policies relating to public health management. COVID-19 vaccination will always present a dispute for various reasons. What's significant is that Australia can move ahead, and all stakeholders, federal and state, can work united to let Australia reach to similar to what it was pre-pandemic. Our today's video update ends here. If this video was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching.